Yeah, so I'm gonna do this for a second, so bear with me. I wanna thank everybody who watched the video. This is why Marvel needed to stick to the source material. Secret Invasion was a failure. That video has got a lot of traction, and I'm happy it did, and I appreciate that. A lot of my videos have got a lot of traction, so I want to thank everybody for that. But this is a piggyback off of that video of why Marvel should have made Secret Invasion a phase film. And someone else actually commented on it, and it's Nate Blast 9021. He really goes in depth with that, way better than I would in this video. But this is just my opinion on what they should have done, and absolutely, and I totally agree with what he said. But you know, here's what the thing. So they should have made Secret Invasion a phase because this whole multiverse saga is not working. They should have done a Secret Invasion saga. Honestly, it sells itself. You could have had the scrolls as a big factor into it. Plus, Captain Marvel kind of insinuated the scrolls, kind of like let us know, hey, this could be a nod to the Secret Invasion, scrolls, and we could do something with that. Which honestly, on paper, is better. It's not confusing as much. It's kind of self-explanatory. That can introduce multiple new characters. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. You're not doing all these different variants. You're not doing all these different things if you want to continue the universe. Um, you know, and it's just perfect. And I like what he said in here. He said the Super Scroll would have had all the Avengers, the original OG Avengers abilities, pretty much. Pretty much, he would have been Taskmaster done right. And I totally agree with that. Having Rhodes as a scroll was never a problem, but it does take away from all those moments that Tony had with James, especially before his death. So I mean, I see the double double thing with that too. But yeah, Secret Invasion should have been like a phase. In that one phase, it should have been there. You know how the Infinity Saga was over, like a big thing. I would have made a phase, like a phase four, and wrapped it all up in that one film. And each film would have had a pinpoint of the phases. I still would have had the TV shows do their thing and still kind of mention the Secret Invasion, but they still kind of play upon it, but they don't really. It does take over the whole show. But I would have done a TV show to lead into the next film to wrap up the Secret Invasion. Um, I don't, I don't think Secret Invasion could have been. Well, I don't think Secret Invasion should have been like a whole saga, but you could have done it. But if not, a phase would have been fine too, to wrap it up. And yeah, I mean, I think Secret Invasion should have been a phase. The TV route was never going to work anyway due to the fact that um, it just you don't have all the pieces together. You don't have all the characters together, and the right characters make the comic book a very memorable one. Is it the best one? Absolutely not, but it does make it memorable. And I think the problem with Marvel is they've taken these titles and these comic books titles and just doing what they want with them, and not really following the source material. Love Nick Fury, but let's be realistic here. Nick Fury wasn't the right person to lead this show. Honestly, Mockingbird, Captain America, um, Falcon, those are characters that I would use to lead this show. You could still change the pieces, but still make it true to what it was. And having to connect to, I guess, Shield would have been fine, but I would have done a bigger, grander scale. And like I said, I think the show really suffered on that. It suffered for the writing and the characters and everything else, but it did suffer. Making original characters was not a good idea. If you were going to make one, don't make it to the level where you change it so much. We have now a Super Scroll female version, not a male version. which already pissed people off because they were doing too much woman. We got too many woman heroes as it is in this new phase, in this new universe, after the blimp. And we don't have enough male heroes. Especially after Black Panther, we lost Chadwick Boseman due to a terrible circumstance, excuse me. But, you know, that follows what Marvel had been trying to do anyway. So, I don't know. But yes, I agree. I think Nate Blast 9021, go check him out. If he's still with me, I appreciate it. But yeah, you had a good thing. They should have done this as a phase, wrap it up, and move on there. And honestly, I think they should start doing comic books like phases anyway. It still be part of the overarching story, but they should all be phases. You could tell Kevin Feige had no plan whatsoever with a lot of this stuff. It was all this and that, and the third, and you know, and what we got was an abomination. So, as always, like, subscribe, peace, have a Johnson day. I'll see you guys next video.